G'day everyone, Retro Bravo here. Beware low-flying defense drones. So immediately there's badness out the window, and it's good to pay attention to the color of these drones. The blue ones are helpful. The green ones are not helpful, and that's because Durandal had an accident with some of the defense drones. So mostly harmless with grenade launchers. Yeah, they have ammunition for the grenade launchers. Now you can jump down there, but I wouldn't worry too much. But you do get a whole lot of ammo in this level, so I'm not too worried about using that rocket launcher. And we'll press this button. Which way do we go? This way. And there's one of the bad defense drones. They will fight the blue ones. Probably could have used the rocket launcher there, because I've got new rockets here. And I will. Alright. So I'm going to try and basically use this throughout most of it. The next couple of levels get demanding on ammunition. Which is why yep, those defense drones, they kind of suck. Now the flamethrower is useful until you've got something in the way that's made of metal, like that defense drone. It would be really nice to be able to get in there and get some ammo. And there's a few secret doors, I think, throughout. I'm just going to reload my pistols while I've got them. Now, part of me likes to shoot the blue defense drones, mainly because they get in my way. Or they start shooting at enemies behind me and I end up dying. In here, lots of ammo and a 3x shield, so that's good to note where this is. So this room here, lots of ammo, lots of shields, and I'm still not going to use my pistol too much. I've only got 2 clips. So that time the drone was useful because it blew up the other guy. Now I know I can get in that room, but I haven't found my way into the other rooms yet. And my method is still pretty much just stick to the right. So we've explored this bit and we're heading back to the staircase now, I think it was. Nope, still got this road, this way to go. I haven't been this way. At least aggroed everything this way. Yep. Need to be careful of those drones. Again, there's that room there. Blue. Good guys, a blue. And now we're going up some stairs. I guess one of the drones got the guys that were there. And there. The drones have been doing well for me. Alright, I'll get another pink gun before I go further. I'm sure there's a fancy name for it. I haven't done any of the googling of what each of the weapons are called. Unknown weapon class. Ah, this is that room. So that's the window we looked out when we first started. And it feels like there'd be something here. So if you're looking for secrets and it feels like there should be something in a room, you wander around the room with pressing the activate button, which for me is tab, and you might find something. Alright. This is not too far from the end of the level. It's actually a pretty quick one. Blue. Blue is good. Blue, blue, blue. Green. Green is bad. Jeez. Alright. There's our pattern buffer, which is a handy location. I'm going to use this rocket because it's one of the few levels where there's lots of rockets I can replace it with, like right there. That there is the end of the level. You can go past it and get a 2x shield, but I think it was a 2x shield. But I think I'm going to go back and get the 3x shield before I finish the level. Good guy. Hi guys. Now there's only like 2 more guys to kill, so I'll go back and get that shield. I really like that you can just pull up the entire map and just still run through the whole thing and see where you're going. I did have to change it in the settings to do that because otherwise it just brings up the map and you can't see anything. You can still run around, it's just that you can't see where you're going. So you have to pay attention to your radar while you do it. Alright. It's a good idea to save right before you go into the end of a level. And again. So you can just end the level here. But down here, there's a couple of guys. And a 1x shield. Yep. Because they're useful now. Alright, so I've got a fresh pink gun. Everything else is pretty full. I'll fill this up. Might have to run back to one of the other ammo rooms. I did manage to find a secret door last time, but I can't seem to find it this time. I feel like I could get into this room before, somehow. I just forgot how, but that's okay. Same, I feel like I should be able to get into that room. over here is well guarded enough. I want to make sure my ammo is full before the next level, mainly because I know what's coming. My shields are full. I definitely feel like I got in here somehow. Yeah, quick sprint to the other side of it. This is what it's like finding secrets. See, because you go through all of that defense around this room and you just can't get into them easily. But I'm pretty well stocked on ammo and everything I need. So, oops. No, this is back to the start level. I don't want to go back to the start level. I want to go to the end, which is this way. Yep. Okay, so I guess let me know if you'd prefer me just do straight up the level and walk through it, or if you'd prefer to see how I actually would recommend playing the game like I have here, running around getting all the shields and as much ammo as I possibly can before I look at the next level. So this is the point where Durandal starts to say, well, I think we can get the SFIT, or the compilers, to be on our side. So we'll see how that starts going when we go do the next level at level 22. Have fun.